Look at that. It's a rock chimney. And the remains of an old log cabin. Holy cow. That is unbelievable. Oh man, that's cool. Looks like an old cabin that was made out of cedar trees. We've got a rock chimney, some kind of outbuilding over there. And if I look, I'll show you where we are in the MapRight program. Okay, so the blue dot is us. And this is showing that we're just right on that east boundary of the property, very close to the core land. Oh, that is incredible. I love to see something like that. That's an old one. Hand-hewn cedar logs. Oh, and what's this now? Oh, look at that. That's a rock foundation. That would have been the root cellar. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Okay, that's the coolest thing I've seen all year. Imagine the work that went into that. Oh, that would be fun to clean this up a little bit and use it as a foundation for a little cabin. You just don't see something like that. That's incredible. And we are just practically right on the boundary of the Corps of Engineer line. But according to MapRight, which is generally pretty accurate, these foundations and whatnot, they are on the property. They are on the east side of the property. That white X on the tree is what the Corps of Engineers does to blaze the property lines. So there's another one there. And there's a white stake up by the road up there. So yeah, that's the Corps line. The buildings are indeed on the property. That is fantastic. We had no idea this was here. Look at that ancient cedar cabin and that rock chimney. Wow, it would be fun to really poke around here and see what you could find. That looks like the corner of another log building right there. Look at this. Cool little glass bottle. So they had several log structures, clearly. And now here's a part with, that was timber frame. That could have been an addition that was added later. So interesting. Another old glass bottle. That is just too cool. I would guess that the log structures are very old, and that part of it was added onto later, this kind of board and batten type pattern. This certainly could have been added later as an addition. See, you can see the log cabin type and then the addition, and that metal on the roof of the addition can't be too old. And there's the Corps of Engineer line right there. Really interesting. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That is too cool. Well, now we might as well walk down to the toward the lake and see how that looks from here. I would imagine that they picked this site for a reason. Although that site very likely predates the actual lake, because I'm told the lake was built in the early 50s when they dammed up those rivers. So I would sure guess that that site predates that. So now we're on the Corps of Engineer land. I can see the lake through the trees already. We've got quite a few deer trails. Actually, another fence, so watch out for that when you come down this way. So when we did the drone video, we were able to see this side, and it looked like part of the frontage on the lake was fairly steep, almost like a miniature bluff, like a 10 or 12 foot drop. And then as you went to the south, it got quite a bit less steep. So here where we are, we've got a nice view of the lake through the trees. And I'm curious to see if there are any natural trails right down to the water. There's another cross fence. Watch out for these fences as you come through here. I'm going to say this is probably the steep part down to the lake. If we were to walk to the south a couple hundred feet, it's quite a bit more gradual. But since we're here already, let's have a look at the water. Well, that's pretty. There's the marina directly across from us. And this is like a little miniature bluff. It goes straight down into the water. It's about 15 feet above the lake. And like I said, if we were to walk to the south a little bit, after doing that drone video, I could tell that it does get quite a bit less steep, where you can actually walk right to the water. Man, this is gorgeous. Whoops. We'll take a look at the drone video as well. Let us know if you have any questions. That building site was unexpected. That old cabin was really, really cool. I mean, you seldom see that. So that was pretty special. But feel free to come on out and take a look at it. Check the website at InstantAcres.com to see if it's still available. And if you have any questions, just let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Really special property.